Speaking of training camp and Elliott, so we had last week where J.J. Watt gets sort of mad at everyone for training camp stats. He wanted to go away. Can't have training camp stats. And then today, Cam Jurgens at training camp said this.
I'm still getting limited reps right now, but, he's doing a good job so far. First day with pads, so it's hard to tell just from one practice. I don't really count any of the practices without pads. They're fake. It's not football. 7-on-7 doesn't matter. Stop tweeting about stats or whatnot. Doesn't matter.
All right.
7-on-7 doesn't matter. Stop tweeting about stats or whatnot. Doesn't matter.
How about this? This is my suggestion to anybody who doesn't like training camp stats. Don't look at them. Like my advice to Cam Jurgens and J.J. Watt is to not tell people not to tweet about the stats. My advice would be, don't look at them. What is the big deal about telling us specifically what happened at practice with statistics? Everybody, now Cam Jurgens is not guilty of this, but I'm sure J.J. Watt is, as we have like the lead up to football season, just every day we get, this is the last Thursday we're going to have without football, and this is without Sunday, and we throw this big, celebration when training camp starts, and then what are we supposed to do for the 6 weeks in between when training camp starts and football actually begins? I think the statistics that we get from training camp are interesting. They are informative. They are not the end. They are not the be all end all. And no statistic is the be all end all. I would rather have the training camp stats than not have the training camp stats. They're fun. They help us talk about training camp in a different way. I think they are good. I like training camp stats. I'm curious whether the people listening like the training camp stats. I think they're interesting. And I think anybody who doesn't, like Cam Jurgens, I'm sure during the season tunes out us plenty. You know what I mean? Like, just tune them out. Like, I think maybe some people are overreacting, but lots of people overreact to a lot of stuff.
Sure.
We can't stop them from overreacting. I would put it this way. I would rather have Elliott come in here and instead of telling me Jalen didn't look that good today or Jalen looked great today, tell me how many times Jalen threw the ball, how many times he got intercepted, how many times it went for a touchdown. It's just like, it's not the end of the world. It's fun. It helps make training camp more interesting, and I think it is informative.
Yeah, listen, I don't have a problem with them. I got to admit, it's something I had to grow to appreciate and love what Elliott does. But I do sort of get where players may react to it, even former players that are now analysts or what have you, how they will minimize stats in a training camp practice because, as JJ pointed out, and he's right to a degree, not in every situation, but to a degree, he's right that you don't know what the objective of the drill was there. So I guess when you're trying to determine, like, the numbers aren't just numbers on the paper, right? We deduce something from the numbers. Either you feel like he had a great practice or he had a bad practice.
Sure.
And how much you talk about that matters to some people.
Yes.
Right? To some people. So a player will say, okay, he completed 16 of 25 passes. He had 2 interceptions, and that gets tweeted out. Most people will be like, oh, that wasn't really a great practice day. He didn't have a great practice today. Right? And then the player may be like, well, you don't know what the objective in the drill was. What about all the other plays that I did well in practice? How I got the ball in a 2-minute drill, these other things. So everything is with context. I appreciate it because I'm not at practice. I'm like you. I'm interested to hear what fans think about it.
Yeah.
Like, because basically Elliott is our eyes.
Yes.
How's that make you feel?
Well,
it is what it is.
Yeah, sometimes it makes you feel good, and then sometimes people are upset at Elliott for what he tweets out and once he adds his commentary with it.
215-592-9494. Do you like the training camp stats? Do you find them valuable? Do you think they're fun? Or do you just want them to throw away all of them? What you said I thought was interesting because you're like, you might see those stats and think this. And somebody might go, well, what about this play, this play, this play, and this play? And that's true, but that doesn't make it any different than a game to me. Do you know what I mean? Like how many times have we, for Jalen specifically, by the way, how many times do we see a game and maybe he's 12 of 17 for 122 yards, one touchdown, and that's it? And everybody's like, right. But if you saw the game, you would see that he did this, 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 and this. So to me, the training camp stats are not really that much different than even a game. I mean, how many times? I think of like having Baldy on. And Baldy, I'll say Baldy, like, why did this happen? He said, well, you got to understand, this guy's responsibility is this, and this guy's responsibility is that. And
well,
like,
he first would have said Ike knows.
Yes, yes. He would have ignored, yes. I think Elliott's training camp stats not only are valuable, but I think they are fun. I think they are informative. I think they give us a better, not a complete picture. Not a complete picture.
What about his commentary?
A better
that comes
picture.
With it?
I think that actually makes it even better. Like I
we don't always want to hear that commentary because sometimes it ain't commentary we want to hear.
Well, I also think, by the way, I think it's funny. Elliott has been one of the most pro Jalen Hurts people on the face of the planet since they won the Super Bowl. Right? Yeah. I mean, and then
pretty about
they
face.
Won the Super Bowl.
Well, I mean, it's true. Yes. I mean, he's been super positive. He tweeted out the stats from today, which were not good. Gave him a C- or whatever, and like nobody was complaining about his stats when Jalen was 94% and the ball didn't touch the ground
the other day.
But now when it's 70% and he gives him a C, it's like it's just practice. It's
That's back-to-back practices too.
Yes,
like I heard Saturday wasn't great.
It was not great. It was not great from what I heard.
Cause for concern.
I want Cam Jurgens to relax. I want J.J. Watt to relax. Training camp stats, this is more than we've ever had. We continue, we used to be able to go and watch as many practices as we wanted to. I'm talking about fans, not the media.
Yeah.
And the fans can't watch as many practices as they wanted to anymore. Like most people will only get a chance to go during the public practice at the link. Yeah. There are some lucky people that get the chance to watch down at NovaCare, but that's very limited.
Selected.
I think training camp stats are good. I think they give us a better picture of what's going on. I think they are interesting, and I do not want them to stop. 215-592-9494. What do you think of the training camp quarterback stats that Elliott has originated and now have caught fire all across the country? We do have a next question today. So Happy Gilmore 2 came out. I didn't see it. It's on Netflix, right?
A lot of buzz about Happy Gilmore.
I've not seen it yet either. A lot of people aren't happy.
Yeah, all of the buzz has been pretty terrible that the movie stinks.
I mean, Adam Sandler is just
terrible. I told you he's a terrible actor.
Well, but he's like a billionaire now because Netflix. He makes By the way, there are more Adam Sandler movies than I think we even know about.
It was the 90s.
Well, because when they come out on Netflix, you never hear about it. Like there are tons and tons of Adam Sandler movies on Netflix that you would have never heard about. In any case, so for next question today, there's no prize. There's just fun. I'm sorry, but give us a bad sequel. Apparently, Happy Gilmore 2 is a bad sequel, so give us a bad sequel. Jack.
By the way, if you happen to like Happy Gilmore 2, tell us.
Yeah, yes. I
haven't heard anybody that liked it.
No, we got the most resounding. Movie
review?
Rod said. What did he say? It wasn't horrible, but it also wasn't funny.
He said he didn't laugh.
Yeah, he didn't laugh.
Doesn't seem like that's the point of Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, it's a comedy, I would have rated it poorly.
It's just tough. All those guys are old now. I mean, Happy Gilmore came out.
Who told him to wait 30 years to do it?
Netflix. Maybe it was Netflix.
Do you want to give us a bad sequel?
So like Mike too. I mean, everyone knows my affinity. I think anyone that's like 33 it's like 25 to 33 has a proper appreciation for Like Mike. I think as a kid, you'd always wonder if today's the day I wake up and maybe I'm good at sports. And it happened in Like Mike. Bow Wow was phenomenal. Like Mike 2 was just dreadful. Just dreadful.
Like Mike wasn't that great.
Dude, Like Mike it was Morris Chestnut's best movie.
Morris Chestnut's best movie.
He was great.
Yeah. No.
Do you want to give us a bad sequel?
Yeah, I got one for you. And one was pretty damn good. Speed 2.
I never saw Speed 2.
Oh, my goodness, brother.
Now, Keanu Reeves was in Speed 2, or he wasn't?
Jason
it's one of those?
Yes, it was one of those.
Okay.
So Sandra Bullock was back.
Okay.
Yeah, she was the annoying Annie. But yes, Jason Patrick was the new Keanu Reeves, and they were on a boat this time.
And the boat couldn't. Was it the same exact plot?
It was a speedboat.
Okay.
I can't even remember the plot. All I remember is the what's the bad guy who played
Here we go.
William Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe. Okay.
He played the Goblin. Then he played like he played a villain in
He's been a lot of bad
one of the
guys.
Batman movies.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of which Batman movie it was. But yeah, William Dafoe was the bad guy
In Speed 2.
in Speed 2.
Speed Kills is what it was called?
Cruise Control.
Cruise Control. Speed Kills would have been a good.
A horrible name
Yeah.
for
No, you kidding me?
Cruise Control.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Cruise Control is terrible.
It's terrible.
All right. And mine is, I don't know if you've seen it, but the new Jurassic Park movie, Jurassic World
I haven't
Rebirth,
seen it yet.
is horrible. It's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. And, like, I got to look at Scarlett Johansson for the whole 100 minutes and not.
It didn't do much for you.
No.
Or for the movie.
Yeah, she looked like she didn't even care, to be honest with you. It was horrible. It was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. I couldn't believe it. Like, my wife, who knows not to talk to me during the movie, a half an hour in, she's like, this is really bad, isn't it? And I'm like, yeah, it's horrible. 215-592-9494. Elliot's training camp stats. Should we keep them? Are they good? Are they not good? Should we get rid of them? And for next question today, give us a bad sequel.